Ever wished your lunch break could include a trip to, like, a space cantina?
Mm.
I know I have.
Yeah.
And while we might not have teleportation down yet,
Right.
we do have the next best thing.
Right.
The Galactic Star Guide for Gourmets and Travelers.
I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
So this guidebook,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not messing around. It's not just like, oh, let's throw some space-age ingredients in a recipe and call it a day.
Right.
This is a whole imaginary universe of culinary experiences. Like, we're talking, bizarre alien customs, maybe even, dare I say, cosmic cocktails.
Interesting.
It's a lot to unpack.
It is.
So thankfully, I've got our expert here to help us navigate this intergalactic buffet.
Well, I think what we have here is it's more than just a cookbook, really. It's a thought experiment on how different cultures, even alien ones,
Right.
express themselves through food.
Okay, so the first chapter here dives right into it with cosmic cuisine, which sounds equal parts amazing
It is.
and intimidating. Like, what even is cuisine on a galactic scale?
Right.
Do they have, like, space fusion restaurants?
Well, that's an intriguing thought.
Right.
Yeah. Just think, like here on Earth, we consider fusion cuisine
Right.
a blend of, culinary traditions,
Right. Yeah.
ingredients traveling across continents,
Right.
influencing one another.
Yeah.
This guy just takes that idea
Okay.
to a whole other level.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of, like,
Right.
Korean tacos,
Yeah.
we're talking about dishes with ingredients from completely different planets.
Exactly.
What would that taste like?
Yeah.
I can barely wrap my head around it.
It challenges our preconceived notions
Right.
of flavor profiles.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of pushing boundaries, the guide dives into the adventurous world of stellar street food next.
Ah, street food.
Yeah.
The best way to experience a culture.
Absolutely.
No matter what planet you're on.
The best.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm reminded of this one time I was in Thailand.
Uh-huh.
And I tried. Well, I'm still not sure what it was exactly.
Okay.
But it was spicy,
Okay.
sour,
Okay.
surprisingly delicious.
Nice.
But it completely changed how I thought about food.
And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That willingness to try something new.
Yeah.
To expand your palate beyond the familiar.
Yes.
It's a universal language.
It is, though. This guide takes it to a whole other level.
It does.
We're talking insect delicacies on Arachnia Prime.
Right.
Spicy meteorite skewers.
Yeah.
Wait, meteorites can be spicy? Why?
That's the thing about this guide, right?
Yeah.
It uses these almost absurd examples to highlight the sheer diversity of ingredients
Right.
and cooking methods we might encounter
Right.
in a universe with vastly different planetary environments.
So they're basically saying, like, buckle up, Earthlings, because your definition of food is about to get a major overhaul.
Right.
And honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too.
How about you?
Yeah.
You seem unfazed by the idea of, like, a zero-gravity food fight.
Well, let's just say I'm more of an observe and appreciate kind of diner. Though I will admit I am curious about how they navigate dining etiquette on a planet with different gravity. That seems like a recipe for disaster,
Yeah,
or at least a very messy meal.
good point.
Yeah.
Which leads us perfectly to Chapter 3,
Okay.
gastronomic travel tips.
Yeah.
Because even in space,
Right.
you don't want to be that person who commits a major dining faux pas.
Absolutely. A simple misunderstanding could lead to an intergalactic incident.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
So, like, hypothetically,
Sorry.
what's the weirdest alien dining custom you'd be most worried about encountering?
Honestly,
Yeah.
more than any specific custom, I think
Yeah.
my biggest worry would be, like,
Yeah.
misinterpreting something.
Oh, like, yeah.
What if, like, a gesture of respect on one planet is considered deeply offensive on another?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That'd be a rough way to end a meal.
Right. It really highlights the
Mhm.
importance of cultural sensitivity,
Oh, totally.
even here on Earth.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
true. Maybe being a good, like, galactic traveler
Yeah.
isn't so different from
Right.
being a good traveler here at home, Like,
Yeah.
you might not love every single dish,
Right.
but you respect the culture
I got it.
and the intention behind it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Food is a universal language,
Okay.
but the dialects can be incredibly nuanced.
Speaking of nuanced,
Okay.
Chapter 4 takes us deeper
Okay.
into this universe
Right.
with hidden gems and culinary legends.
Interesting.
So we're not just talking like street food vendors anymore.
Yeah.
We're talking like
Yeah.
legendary chefs, secret recipes, passed down
Right.
for generations.
Oh, wow.
It reminds me of how we have, like, Michelin star restaurants.
Right.
Do they have something like that in the Galactic Guide?
I believe they do.
Really?
Although instead of stars, they award nebulae.
What?
For exceptional culinary experiences.
Nebulae?
Yeah.
That's even cooler than stars, honestly.
I know, right?
So what would it take to earn, like, those top honors?
That's a great question.
Is it the rarity of the ingredients?
Could be.
Complexity of the techniques?
It could be.
Okay.
Imagine a dish.
Yeah.
Crafted with ingredients only found in a binary star system.
Okay.
Or a sauce that takes generations to ferment using the gravitational pull of a black hole.
Okay, that's not just, like, next level cooking. That's, like, bending the laws of physics in the name of deliciousness.
Precisely.
Wow.
It begs the question.
Yeah.
What truly elevates a dish to legendary status?
Right.
In a universe of infinite possibilities.
Okay, this is making me so hungry right now.
Yeah.
For a meal that could only exist in our wildest imaginations.
Right.
But before we get completely lost in a food coma, we have to talk about the guide's grand finale.
Okay, let's do it.
Chapter 6.
Okay.
Warp Speed Farewell Feast.
Okay.
It sounds like the author saved the best, or perhaps the most chaotic for last. It's like they took everything fun and exciting about food, added a dash of zero gravity, a sprinkle of alien humor, and then just hit blend on the galactic food processor.
Love it.
Right. Yeah. A fitting culmination.
A fitting culmination.
To an intergalactic culinary journey.
I think so.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure.
They describe things like zero gravity food fights.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine trying to catch, like, a floating space burrito?
That'd be something else.
And who could forget the alien chef comedy roast?
Oh, man.
I'm dying to know what counts as a culinary mishap on a galactic scale.
Exactly. Don't forget the extraterrestrial farewell fireworks.
Oh, wow. It sounds incredible. Like, this guidebook isn't just about, like, enjoying a meal. It's about shared experiences, laughter, maybe a few intergalactic food fights along the way.
Exactly. It's a great reminder that even in a galaxy full of possibilities, the simple act of sharing a meal, no matter how unusual, can connect us in unexpected and delightful ways.
It really puts things in perspective.
It does.
Yeah, like reading this guide, I realized that. Like food, even alien food.
Right.
It's about so much more than just what's on your plate.
So much more.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a reflection of, like...
Exactly. It's a reflection of culture.
History, even, like, humor.
Humor, totally.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like a whole other dimension.
It is.
Of, like, experiencing the universe. Out of all these, like, incredible dishes and culinary adventures.
Okay.
Was there one that really stood out to you?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's like asking a stargazer to pick their favorite constellation.
Okay, fair enough.
But indulge me.
Okay, well, the image that keeps coming to mind is that farewell feast with dishes floating in zero gravity.
Lots of food fights and everything.
Even beyond that, it's just such a striking visual.
Okay.
It suggests that even when everything familiar is turned upside down, there's still joy to be found in shared experience.
Right.
It's a powerful message.
Beautifully said, and it leads perfectly.
Yeah. Into our final thought-provoking question.
Let's do it.
For our listeners out there.
Yes.
If you could design a farewell dish for this intergalactic culinary journey,
love it.
What would it be? And what would that dish say about your approach to food and culture?
What a fantastic question to ponder. I hope our listeners will savor that thought as much as they'd savor the meal itself.
Because that's what this deep dive is all about, right?
There you go.
Giving you a taste of something fascinating and inspiring you to explore further.
Exactly.
So until next time, keep your spoons at the ready.
Okay.
And your minds open.
Keep them open.
To the infinite possibility.
The infinite.
Of the culinary universe.
The culinary universe.
See you next time.
See you later.